You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. James of Mint Hunter Comics here, and we're doing a really special show today because I'm actually giving you the precursor to all my slab sales. I'm doing a surprise live slab sale on Wednesday over at my channel. So I brought all the books tonight. Those of you who joined in tonight are going to get a special 5% off just right out the gate if you buy tonight rather than tomorrow. So this is a test to see if you're subscribed to the experience, and a reminder to go ahead and subscribe for future giveaways and special deals like this after the intro. What's up, Zach? How you doing, my man? So we're doing something a little different today. What I'm going to be doing is, I haven't even announced it yet. I haven't said anything about it on the channel. It's totally hush hush. I'm doing a claim sale tomorrow on my channel of, I say just slabs, but I might break it open and do a little bit more than just that. But the important thing is, tonight I'm going to show some slabs off here first. And just by being on the channel, you guys are going to get 5% off. I know 5% is not that crazy, but considering tomorrow the prices are going to be what they're going to be, and they're going to get claimed up like that, it's a good thing you joined in today. Also, I am going to do the whole 10 claims, 20 claims, 30 claims. If you buy 30 slabs, you earned the 25 extra % off, and that's addition to the 5%. So why don't I go ahead and get started? Let's see here. All right, so the first one is one that I have so many duplicates of, it's ridiculous. I have something like, let me see, I think I have like 5 or 6 of these left. I just checked the newest fair market value. It actually did go down a bit, so I'm doing a repricing. It's Batman Sword of Azrael. This is actually the first appearance of Azrael. Again, just by being here today, you're already at 5% off. Math is hard, so off the top of my head, 115 times 0.95. This book is $109 if you buy it today. So you save yourself a nice $6-7 just by being here instead of tomorrow. So I'm going to put that on H. And like I said, I have so many of those, it's frankly ridiculous. We got both the Markowitzes. We got Andrew and Lee. How you both doing? All right, and here's another one I have a lot of. Let me go ahead and prepare a price for it. Let's see. Ghost Rider 31, 9.8. This is the first full appearance of the Midnight Suns. I think I still have about, I want to say like maybe even still like 20 left. So what we're going to do, this book has gone down considerably. So we are actually going to, if the market goes down, we go with it. That's how we do on Mint Hunter. We do not overprice. So that is going to be $70 right there. $70. Who remembers when I was selling these for $115? Yeah, the market's a fickle thing, my friends. First full appearance of the Midnight Suns. I'm going to put that on I. And when I tell you that I have a bunch of these, I am not kidding. I have so many of these. I'm going to try and not go crazy. Okay. Well, I do have a couple things that are going to be priced even lower than $70, which for slabs is quite notable. Let's see here. I do have something really special. Let me check the value on this one. Green Lantern 44, which is the Jordan brothers featured in a backup story. This is from 1966. It is an 8.0, and I see that the fair market value is $90. Just not even $100 on this 1966 book. That's pretty crazy. Now, this one came with a crack, and I never did anything about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make it $80. It's an 8.0. Let's make it $80. Gorgeous Silver Age, extremely high grade Green Lantern at an 8.0, going for $80. That's frankly insane. I'm notably under fair market value on that. But also, why the heck is the fair market value so low in the first place for something like this? This is one of those books where it's like you need like a 9.0 for it to really blossom into the big money. So $80. I'm gonna put that on J, although I need to see how the glare is on J. Oh, it's actually okay. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to show that one yet. All right. Green Lantern 58. Green Lantern 58 is actually the first appearance of Eve Dormus, a love interest of Hal Jordan. But I got to check it out and see what the fair market values are doing. All right. Green Lantern issue number 68. It is a key. I thought that was a particularly good grade for that book. The fair market value is 127. Why don't we do 120? Make it a really nice deal. Plus, you get the 5% off just for being here today instead of tomorrow, where these books will likely be gobbled up. $120 right there. And again, that's 5% off. In addition to that, I'm going to put that on C. Okay. Let's see. Here's another box of a tremendous amount of Ghost Riders. All right. Oh, you know what I do have? I have the first appearance of Puma. First appearance of Puma. It's a 9.4. And I'm going to do that for just $40. $50, excuse me. Can't do 40. But you get 5% off that as well. So we're going to put that up on D. Very nice. All right. And now I have something really unique. It's going to actually be hard to find a price for this. This was an extremely disappointing grade. I actually thought it would get a 5.5. It got a 3, but it is a verified signature and remark from Denny O'Neil on the inside the first page of this book, which was really cool. I'm glad it passed the verification. So let's go ahead and check Batman 227. Let me see what a signature does. Okay, so if it were CGC 3.0 signed, it would be about $400. Let's see what a CBCS would do. CBCS would be about 370. Why don't we do like a ridiculous deal on this? Let's do $300 flat. 300. You're getting a verified classic cover with a verified Denny O'Neil signature. Just a reminder, Denny O'Neil is no longer with us. So finding his signature was really special. So that's pretty darn sick. Again, just from being here on the experience, it's going to be 5% off, which for $300 is a little bit more noticeable. Let's see. Should really be able to do this math off the top of my head. $15 off just for being here instead of over on my channel. $285. Let me tell you something. That is not the price of this. This should be $400 minimum. Here, it's $285 because we're doing that 5%. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on E. And I've got something else pretty darn cool. So I'll show you that too. I have from 1957. Now, I do not agree with this grade, but I know one thing. This was never cleaned, never pressed. This guy that I got this from never bothered to do any of that. And it's a showcase number 6. This is the origin and the first appearance of the Challengers of the Unknown. I was shocked when I learned that the value of this book is $600. We are going to do it for $500, which you also get 5% off just from being here on the experience. And I would crack it and repress it. Even if you only get it up to a 2.5, for a book like this, it actually makes a shocking difference. Not to mention, it presents extremely well. The whole cover is actually the most unaffected part. So let's see, $500. And $500 with 5% off is actually $475. So you save 25 bucks. Well, really, you save $125. Because this is a $600 book, okay? 500 bucks, 475 bucks for you guys. Well, you guys. And I'm going to put that on A right there. All right, let's keep it going. Quiet night we got tonight here. Next up, I have something really special, but this is going to be hard to price. I might have to do some live research with you guys here. This is Gene Autry Comics number 28 from 1949, signed and verified signature of Gene Autry. Now, let's try to find a price for this. This is going to be really hard. I might actually have to just guess for this. Let's see what we can find for Gene Autry 28. 6 were sold. Oh, this is going to be really hard. Okay. I might have to go on eBay to look for this one. Gene Autry comic book signed. All right. 150, 100, 110. But they're not graded. 300. Okay, there we go. That's an actual comparable book right there. Here's one from like 1954 that's signed. It's a 5.0, and that's selling for 200. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop off. I'm going to make this $175 for a verified by Beckett signature right here. Get this for your dad, get this for yourself. I don't know, pretty darn cool. 5.5. This was a horrible upset of a grade. I was actually expecting an 8. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I actually cleaned and pressed it myself, and I thought it was an 8 after I was all done. So CBCS is the harsher grader, apparently, even though CGC, I think, is pretty harsh right now. Woo! CBCS is brutal. 175 autographed Gene Autry book from 1949. I'm going to put that on, I'll put that on G for Gene Autry. Okay. I guess I can part with this. I have it in this pile. This was another upset, but this one over by CGC. I got a 7.5, which is a fantastic grade for 1964. A 7.5 is insane. Here's the problem. I thought this was so nice that it stood a chance at getting like an 8.5 to a 9. So I would maybe crack and repress that. Let's find out what a Green Lantern 31 goes for. Wedding of Hal's brother, James Jordan. Okay. The fair market value for a 7.5 is $140. This is Mint Hunter Comics, so we always go under. I'll do 130. And like I said, I think there's room to grow on this one. Absolutely gorgeous cover right there. $130, significantly under fair market value for a book that could be bumped into the 8s from 1964. Also, I think it's just a great cover. And this particular book has no color loss. This is a brick right here. Gorgeous. One of the better 7.5s you will ever see, I have to say. Dude, honestly, it looks like a 9.4. What the hell was the problem here? Oh, wow. I see. Remember I made a video talking about how CGC likes to hit for silly things like date stamps? Dude, CGC crushes you on date stamps. And this has a date stamp on the back. I guess I didn't think it would bother it that much, but it apparently really does. Holy cow. The nicest 7.5 I've seen maybe in my life. From the front cover, no joke, I see like a hairline spine tick. It looks actually basically perfect from the cover, and the back looks pretty much perfect too. Whatever. Whatever, man. Hey, whatever. 130 bucks. We're going to put that up on B. Move my chair here. Let me collect some more stuff for you. All right. Got a nice, big, fat, juicy key for you guys. This is the first appearance of Rhodey. James Rhodes, War Machine, later becomes War Machine, otherwise sometimes known as Iron Patriot. We are going to do this for $600 right there. Let me just double check to see what that book's been doing. Once Armor Wars comes out, I should kind of wait to sell it then, but let's see. Let's see what a... Okay. 9.8, 90-day average of $900. Granted, that is CGC, but I'm doing mine for $600. That's $300 off, and you're also getting 5% off right here. If there ever was a time, I would do it now, because guess what? I didn't know that. That price is wrong significantly, and I'm going to probably have to bump that for the next claim sale. What's been up here a while? H has been here a while. $300+ under the FMV right there for you. That's pretty incredible. Okay, let's see here. Man, we are slow as molasses tonight. Let me know you guys are there. Say something in the comments. That's always hard for me. Comments. I make that mistake a lot in my videos. Let's do another one. All right. I had this at $500. I moved it to $400. This is super bizarre. I knew this would take a while to move. Bailing on an ultra budget. This is Sandman #1. It's a 9.4. It's actually signed by Mike Royer. Verified CGC signature. This is the highest grade copy that exists of this era printing with a signature. So it's definitely a one-of-a-kind piece. There's really nothing like it. You could be the owner of the highest grade book that exists. I'm actually gonna, yeah, you can see my original price was $500. I did 400. I'm going to lower it for the final time just because I've had it for an entire year. And the problem with getting one-of-a-kind books is you got to find the one dude that wants that. You know what I mean? So we are $200 now under FMV, and you get 5% off. We're going to put that on I. This might be the last one I have of these, actually. Batman Fortress #1. This is the first time Batman inherits Superman's powers. This book made a little bit of a noise when it came out. Ton of awesome books. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bruh. If you guys are slab guys, today's the day to do it. Tomorrow, they get more expensive. $40 right there. And you get your 5% off too. I'm going to put that on J. Okay, next up this is, I think, the wrong time to sell this. Year of the Villain. This is the first full appearance of Punchline. It is actually signed by James Tynion. Let's find out what the heck that book is doing now. I know that is way down. So it's, again, probably the wrong time to sell that, but whatever. All right, the 9/8s have a FMV of 190. Let's see what a signed 9/8 does. Okay, 30-day average of $300. All righty then. That's actually not too bad. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to find my pen, which has walked off and completely disappeared, as is customary with a Mint Hunter show. Wait, really? Okay, there it is. All right, so $300. Let me see if there's any lower than that. Oh my God, someone bought it for $425. All right, here's a 282. Someone a year ago bought it for 204. Okay. I'll put 240. We'll go $60 below FMV on that. People tend to only buy books if it's appropriately below FMV. So how about $60 below FMV and you get your 5% off for the first appearance of Punchline? And I'm going to put that on. I'm going to replace Puma. We're going to put it on D. All right, what do we got here? Justice League 50. This is the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. Actually, there's so many things that go on in there. Justice League 50 key collector. Let me see if this. Jessica Cruz becomes a Green Lantern. Death of Marina Black. First appearance of Jason, Wonder Woman's brother. Batman reveals that the Mobius chair informed him that there are 3 Jokers. Okay, I didn't know that was this issue. Let's find out. Justice League 50. Let's find out what the FMV on a signed 9.8 does. 110? That's it? Wow. 110, huh? I think I bought that for much more than that. All right, well, listen, we're going to do it for 100. There's so many key things happening in this, it's hard to mention it all. But here it is nonetheless. Oh, wait, I just wrote 110. I said I'd do it for 100. Sorry. 100. Check it out. Signed by Jason Fabok. Or Fabok. Gorgeous. Asbill's going to take I for 300. Nice. It'll be good to get that going, even though I had to do it for $200+ under. Nice claim, Mr. Asbill. Cool book, man. Super cool book. Mike. As Bill. And that'll allow me to put this key right here. I'm going to put that as the new eye, and you guys can think about that while we take a short commercial break.
Go follow the experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
All right, what's up, guys? Next up, if you missed it, I did the massive key for New 52 Justice League for $100, even though it is signed. Next up, we're keeping it keys. We're moving on to Tales of the Green Lantern Corps #2. If you're a Green Lantern fan, you know exactly what this is. This is the first appearance of Necron, the Grim Reaper of the DC Universe. Let's find out what the heck a 9.8 is doing right now. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps 2. All right, fair market value is $180. This is CPCS. So what I'm going to do is we're going to lower it considerably to $130. I am officially not making money for that. I think I bought that for $160. But I am getting rid of my duplicates, and this is actually a duplicate. I have a CGC 9.8, so I don't need it anymore. $130 right there. About 50, 60 bucks under FMV. I'm going to replace the Green Lantern. Let's see. Let's see. Sword of Azrael. I already did that. Okay. Here's one that is already priced. Nice and easy first appearance of Daryl Anglethorne and Gideon Longspare. Star Wars #66 from 1982. 30 bucks plus shipping. Yeah, that's a win, dude. 9.4. The smart thing to do is honestly buy 9.4s. They're so under the radar. Because so many books, obviously, the 9.8 is the crazy price. The 9.6 is often still expensive, but so much cheaper than the 9.8. And the 9.4 is under the line for a lot of books. 9.4s are a smart buy for moderns, man. Anyway, Star Wars Key, 1982, 9.6 right there. That's a smart way to do it, man. 9.4s all day. I don't love going below a 9.4 for modern books. Like of the last 20 years at least. But hey, that's definitely one way to do it that saves you some money. Okay, I doubt this is going to be in anyone's price range, but I will show it. It is an Infinity Gauntlet #1. It is also the George Perez custom label and signed by Jim Starlin. Why is this expensive? The newsstand make up almost like 1/100th of the 9.8s. It's incredibly hard to get a 9.8 out of a newsstand that's all black spine. Second appearance of Blade, nice. All right, here we go. Infinity Gauntlet 1. I think the fair market value of this is going to shock you. Newsstand edition. Ready for this? 9.8 signature. It's like funny. I looked it up once. Okay. The last sold was $1,400. Okay. That granted, that was Stan Lee. There are 2 sales for it. Just says $5,000, but best offer was accepted, so it could have been like 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. I'm gonna do something insane. I am going to put this for $550. So that is, I don't know why I need a calculator for that. $1,400 fair market value. I'm pricing this $850 below the FMV. Okay. I can kind of afford to do that because I did not spend that much money on this. This is not wise of me to do this, but this is $850 below the FMV. And you get 5% off. Let's put that up on A. Check Go Collect. You'll see I'm not kidding. All right. Next up is Justice League 31. This is considered the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. So Justice League 31 key collector. I just want to confirm what it says. Okay, first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. Remember, they kept like showing her face and like her ankle. Jessica Cruz chosen by Volthoom to become Power Ring. Okay. There it is right there. What's the FMV for a 9.8? I bet it's terrible right now. These books have fallen so far. I know it was $150 at one point. Okay, it's actually still $150. Okay. All right. Well, why don't we do 125? 125. $125 for the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz right there. And I think I have Justice League 30, which is going to go nicely with that. I'll take this down. That's going to go on H. Justice League 30. All right, it says the second cameo of Jessica Cruz with her face revealed. Let's find out. Justice League 30 key collector. Tell me what this is. Okay, second cameo of Jessica Cruz, 1 panel appearance. Okay, nice. Let's find out what that book is doing. Justice League 30. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, this book that once sold for well over $200 is now a $45 book. Holy crap. Yeah, Mike Asbill, I had the first roadie. It was actually $300. This is a $900 9.8. And I'm doing it for $600. Yes, sir. As for the, what is it? For this book, apparently we're doing $40, which is pathetic. Pathetic. Whatever though. $40. Second cameo of Jessica Cruz. That's the one where they finally reveal her face. Because her face isn't revealed in her first appearance. And what goes with that but Jessica Cruz's first cameo ever. This is Green Lantern issue number 20. Green Lantern 20. Okay. First cameo of Jessica Cruz. Her hand appears in one panel and her name is mentioned. It's also the origin of Volthoom, the first Lantern. Zach says 118. Zach, what's 118? Oh, that's the issue. Duh. Green Lantern number 20 right there. Let's find out what a Green Lantern 20 goes for. Green Lantern 20. This was once a $150 book. It is now an $80 book. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to do 75. 75 and you get 5% off. Boom. And we're going to put that over here. So you have every single Jessica Cruz book. I'm actually going to put it in order. Just to recap, this is Jessica Cruz's first cameo. This is her first cameo where they finally show her face, her first full appearance, and the one where she becomes Green Lantern and first Mobius chair showing the whole Three Jokers things. Absolutely ridiculous. If you claim the entire bottom row, I will do 10% off. Let's keep it moving. Next up, this is a book that goes very nicely with that. It is the first appearance of Simon Baz. This is, I think, a little bit more expensive. Let's find out. New 52. Simon Baz. $190 FMV. So I am going to do 150. 150 FMV on that. Make it a nice deal for somebody. First appearance of Simon Baz. Right there. Now I'm going to take the big boy down. We're putting that on E. Next up is the issue where Hal Jordan becomes the Spectre. This is a 9.6, so it's not going to have the crazy 9.8 highs. Day of Judgment 5. Let's find out. All right. About a $50 book in a 9.8. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this sucker $30. $30, guys, for when Hal Jordan becomes the Spectre. Nice, horrifically underrated key. And this is the 9.6, so it's going to be a horrifically underpriced book. There you go. I'm going to put that on D. Next up is Star Wars number 74. I already have this one priced. This is a nice one. This is the first appearance of Moan Primer, Kendall, Admiral Tower, and a letter from Glenn Greenberg. 9.6 is the way to go. The 9.8s are well over 100, closer to actually 200. $60 though for the 9.6. I'm going to put that next to the Star Wars book that we already have up on C. I have another Star Wars book that I can put with it. This one is a 9.8. It's Star Wars issue 86 from 1984. I think it's pretty much actually at FMV. That is claim bottom row for discount mention. You got it, as Bill. That'll give me plenty of room to put up some newer books. That's great. There you go. Cool. Now let's keep going. Next up is Walking Dead issue number 193. This is the final issue ever And I'm doing it for $38. It is the second printing, $38. That one's going to be on J. All right, Adventures of Superman is the first full appearance of Hank Henshaw. It's also his death. I see it's at 190, but that was like a month ago. So let's type in Adventures of Superman. What's it? 466. Nice key there. Nice key for sure. Let's find out the FMV. All right, $200 is the FMV. Why don't we sweeten the deal even more? I'll do 180. So you're about $20 under FMV on the first full appearance of Cyborg Superman. But this is actually before he's Cyborg Superman. Noticeably under FMV, Adventures of Superman key. First appearance of Hank Henshaw. Put that on I. And the last one I'm going to do, from that box at least, I have it at 300. It's Vision and Scarlet Witch, number 12. The first appearance of Tommy and Billy, the Wanda twins. Now, this is a book that had I missed it. I missed it so bad. This book would have once been $550. I stupidly held on to it. I was a complete idiot for doing that because now, all right. Oh, that's interesting. A 9.4 sold for $500. Why? Why did it sell for $500? Huh. Okay. That's a 9.4. I have a 9.8 for 300. So there is no sales data for signatures in a 9.8. But you know what? Could this be 100, 200, maybe even more dollars off? Maybe. What would happen if I put that on auction on eBay? I honestly don't know. Maybe I should do that, actually. Signed by Steve Englehart, who is the creator of Tommy, Billy, all that, all those characters right there. I don't know. I might be stupid for pricing that low, but whatever. Next pile. Let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? I just got all of these. Tomb of Dracula, number 16 from 1974. I actually just picked this up. For $100, you can get a nice 9.0 Tomb. I already priced it under FMV. It's a nice 1974 Bronze Age goodness right there. These were never cleaned and pressed, though, I have to tell you. This guy never did that. So it's possible there's a grade bump in here somewhere. I just got yesterday. What'd you get yesterday, Zach? I might have to tell Elle to bump up the temperature downstairs. It's ridiculously. Oh wow! Look at that, Dracula. All right. Next up is something really neat, and I had to go pretty noticeably under FMV because it is a PGX and not a CGC. But it's an Avengers 9.4 white pages. It's Avengers 82, under 100 issue. Late Silver Age goodness right there. $180. And I got to tell you, this looks like a 9.6. I mean, it is. I can't find an issue, so I don't really know what the heck happened here, but $180. We're going to put that on E. Next up is something incredible. I just priced all of these. Superman issue number 51 from 1948. $220. It's a qualified green label because it is missing an ad page. It actually says does not affect story. That's what you want. If you're going to get a qualified, you want one that at least says it does not affect the story. So $220 for Superman 51 from 1948. Actually, a decent grade. Again, never cleaned, never pressed. Huh. I can actually see this gentleman paid $300 for this. That's interesting. And that was like 8 years ago. So, nice. Okay. I'm going to put that up here on D. Okay. Next up is Silver Age Iron Man. Issue number 8. Iron Man 12 center number 8. Never cleaned, never pressed. I would think that a grade bump would actually be quite possible on this. Yeah, I don't see why not, actually. I actually don't see a single issue on this book. Interesting. $125 for an Iron Man number 8. 12-cent Iron Man in a 9. That's pretty crazy. We're going to put that bad boy on C. All right, next up was about surprisingly a $400 book. Couldn't believe it, but sure enough. It's the foil edition of Detective Comics 880. It's double signed. It's actually signed by Jock and Scott Snyder. It's like a $400, $500 book that we're doing for $325. This thing's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, signed by both of them. Virgin edition. Nice. $325. That on B. Next up is a personal favorite of mine. This is a Bronze Age Wonder Woman that looks so nice, it's ridiculous. Wait for the grade. 9.6 white pages from 1973. Wonder Woman issue number 208. That, and even with a black spine, that is insane right there. That is a hell of a book. We're going to do that one for $200 right there. Wonder Woman 208, 9.6 white pages. That's insane. I'm going to put that on A. Next up. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 362. It is the second appearance of Carnage, and one of the better Bagley covers that he ever did. That beautiful Venom and Carnage cover. And we are going to do $90. You know what? I'm going to lower it. We're going to do $80. $80. Right there. That's notably under FMV. I'm going to put that on J. Who remembers when that was like $200, $300? I do. Okay. Next up. 1969 8.5. It's Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Awesome flag cover. Absolutely gorgeous 12 center. It's the first appearance of Super Patriot. I didn't know that. Flag cover, and we are going to do $55. First appearance of Super Patriot, 12 cent, under FMV. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm putting it on I. Okay. And we're only going to 9:30 tonight, guys. Asbill's going to take C. Okay. $1.25. Very nice. And it's gone. Strillick is going to take J. And we're going to go to commercial.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.
All right, guys, so we got Zachary Strolick. I took care of you. I put that in your pile. Next up is something really unique from 1973. The cover is amazing. This is a never cleaned, never pressed, giant size, king size annual number 9 featuring Spidey up against Green Goblin. It's actually an adaptation from Spectacular Spider-Man magazine number 2 from Stan Lee. 1973, Spider-Man Annual number 9, 6.5. Again, I feel the need to stress, never cleaned, never pressed. We're doing that for $50. $50. That's going to go on C. All right, next up, let's do another Tomb of Dracula. This one is number 11. Tomb of Dracula 11. Gorgeous Bronze Age cover, 1973 book. We're going to do it for $100 right there. We're going to put that on J. Let's do another $50 book. From 1967, it is Strange Tales issue number 162. It's actually a 7.0. Gorgeous Doctor Strange cover. 7.0 is an extremely respectable grade. I was shocked when I looked up the fair market value and saw it was like $60. So we're just going to do it for 50. I'm definitely not making a dime on that book. That's for sure. $50. What the hell? I'm going to put it on P. All right. Who wants another big book? Let's do it. All right. Metal Men number 1. That's right. And that is, I feel the need to stress, once again, never cleaned, never pressed. First Metal Men own title book. Also, that's the first appearance of the Missile Men. And this was an error in that they actually didn't have the number on the book. So there's nowhere on this that it actually says number 1. So it's error printing. Metal Men number 1, 4.5, never cleaned, never pressed, from 1963. It's over $200, but because it's CBCS and not CGC, $150 from Metal Men number 1. Boom. And that's going on H. Got another gorgeous Wonder Woman for you. This one's from 1956. Never cleaned, never pressed, 5.5. Wonder Woman 86 from 1956. 1956. That is the very beginning of the Silver Age right there. Actually, I think this needs a crack and a repress. Hey, buy it and definitely get this one over to your presser, man. We're doing $200 on that book. That's a good buy right there. I'm going to put that on G. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man, number 72 from 1969. It is the second appearance of Shocker. That's actually a pretty respectable grade. Never cleaned, never pressed, 6.5. I think a raw of this book is worth $120. So we're doing $115. Screaming deal for you guys right there. And I guess we're going to take the Superman 1948 down to put this one up. 1969, second appearance of Shocker, 6.5. All right, and I have something that I'm really excited about. I don't know if you guys are, but it's 1969, Thor issue number 167, Galactus cameo, and absolutely insane Loki cover. Gorgeous, dark book, 9.4 white pages. That is an incredible grade for 1969. You can get a 1969 9.4. It should be well over $200. I'm doing it for $180. Okay, 9.4 white pages, Thor 167 from 1969. I'm going to put it on B. Check my other pile here. I have something really unique. Let's sit down for this one. All right. So not only if you buy this are you going to get slabs, but you're also going to get a special case that comes with it. These comic shells were sent to me as a gift from the creator. I think they're like, I don't know, almost like $100 each or something. Now, what's cool about this is I have Jim Starlin's file copies, meaning these were Jim Starlin's private books. Certificate of authenticity to say so on the back. 9.8, first appearance of Deacon Blackfire, signed by Jim Starlin. 9.8 signed by Jim Starlin of book number 2, which again, these weren't just signed by Jim Starlin. These are actual his file copies, okay? That's a big deal. 9.8 signed by Jim Starlin of number 3. And 9.8 signed by Jim Starlin file copy, 9.6. They gave me the 9.6 on the last book. I wish they, whatever. It's his file copy. So that's a one-of-a-kind piece. So I know this is going to be a little expensive, okay? These are file copy books right here. They're worth every dime, and they're going to come to you in these comic shells. It's going to be really hard to put these on the wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell you that I'm doing them for $900, okay? I was thinking about charging $15. I'm going to do it for $900. You can get Jim Starlin's complete set of the Colt 1 through 4. Every single one's a 9.8 except for number 4, which is 9.6. Not only are they signed by him, but they are his personal copies after he wrote Batman the Colt. It also includes the first appearance of Deacon Blackfire. Now, you're going to have, I'm not going to be able to put this up on the wall, so if you want it, you're going to have to say claim the Colt or claim Jim Starlin. I'll know what you mean, okay? I'm sure that's out of the price range, but there it is nonetheless. And believe me, I think that that is underpriced. I would buy that for up to 14 myself. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it. Pretty sick. All right, let's move on to some more slabs for you. All right, I got a Green Lantern number 22, Hector Hammond appearance. Jordan Brothers appear in a backup story. 7-0 right there from 1963. Very impressive grade, but since it's DC, I bet the value is going to be low. Green Lantern 22. Let's find out. 22. Fair market value on a 7-0 is $170. We're going to do 140. $30 below an already extremely low FMV. Right there, $140. Make sure that's in the shop. 140. Underpriced Green Lantern. Where do I put this? I'll put it on J. There you go. J. Let me get another one for you. All right. Fantastic cover. Predator Race War #1. It's just an excellent Predator story from 1993. Insane cover. Absolutely awesome. I had it for $75. Actually going to lower it to $60. And for you guys, you get an extra $5 off. $60 for a 9/8 of Predator Race War #1 from 1993. I'm going to put it on I. Man, it's a million degrees up here. Ah! All right, what we got? Okay. Thor issue 27. This is, speaking of Predator, this is a Predator variant. It's called the Rotsaw variant cover. There's Thor versus Predator. Pretty sweet. And I already looked up the fair market value is $45. So we're going to do $35. $35. Literally the cost of buying the book at cover price and sending it in to CGC. There you go. I'm going to put it on H. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do an insane bundle. These books are very random. I submitted them because you guys always wonder why I don't do consignments anymore. Someone asked me to submit these books for him, and I did. And he bought one book, Edge of Spider-Verse. I had issue 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I only have 2, 4, and 5 left. He bought one, and then after he shipped it, he was supposed to buy 2 through 5. He was like, sorry, I don't have any more money. And he actually blocked me. So I submitted these basically for no reason. So I am going to do $20 a book. I need these gone. So for these 3 comics, Edge of Spider-Verse 2, 4, and 5, I'm going to do for $60. No 5% off on that. But still, $60, $20 a slab. If that doesn't move, I really don't know. Right there. $20 a slab. Edge of Spider-Verse 5, 4, and 2. All 9/8. Dude, yeah, that was... Dude, don't even get me started, dude. Those of you who joined my claim sale on Sunday, I think maybe some of you remember, but I had near the end of the show, this one dude who didn't pay for a book 2 weeks ago. I should have blocked him. Was like, "Oh, sorry, I just wanted you to start a pile for me. I do have more books to claim." He was like, "My dad died, so I came into a bunch of money. I'm ready to spend some good money." I was like, "All right, dude." And he proceeded to claim the biggest books. He actually racked up $2,000, and then he proceeded to not send me the form. I was not able to invoice him, and he has completely ghosted me. So another claim sale. After making a video last week about a previous claim sale where the highest payer did not pay for his books, this dude comes along, claims up $2,000 worth of books, and then completely ghosts me. So there are really, really stupid people out there, unfortunately. Raymond Gravy just said, "I had a feeling that was a troll." Yeah, dude, he claimed the $650 Superman number 28. He claimed the Batman 189. He claimed, what the heck was it? Hold on, I'll show you. His pile's sitting right here. I'll show you what he claimed. All right. He claimed and did not pay for it and ghosted me on Marvel Team Up #1, premiere issue, and the first appearance of Misty Knight. Batman 189, first Silver Age appearance of Scarecrow. Just a random, really high grade Thor. Don Johnson's going to take those slabs. Thank you, my friend. He claimed and didn't pay for the first Calvin Ellis. Here it is. Superman number 28 from like 1941 or whatever. $650. He claimed that, didn't pay for it. Classic Doctor Doom cover, claimed it, didn't pay for it. Captain America 108, claimed it, didn't pay for it. A couple smaller books. And yeah, Tales to Astonish. One of the like 9.6 high grade books. So, and there's even more here. Yeah, he really, really decided to waste our time. Can I get the Batman Scarecrow? You can. It's $250 if you want it, Don Johnson. It's yours. And you know what? Since you're here, it's 5% off. I know that's not a crazy percentage off, but hey, it's something. Let me find it. I was just showing it. You can have it for 5% off. I just added it to your pile. Thank you, Don Johnson, for being my knight, Dark Knight in shining armor. Deal with the public and small percentage of people cause 100% of the problem. Yeah, dude, and it does complicate things. It really does, because like, here's the thing. Last Sunday, sorry, I'm going off on such a tangent. Last Sunday, I was not supposed to do a claim sale. I went to a wedding of my best friend the night before, and like we were supposed to have a brunch. I raced home. I made the 3-hour drive home so I could do the claim sale to sell those books, because I have a honeymoon coming up of my own. I get married this Sunday, and the guy racks up $2,000 and doesn't pay for his book. And that's just crazy to me. Like, you know, my fiance was mad that we had to come home so early. So like we had like a little trouble, and I come home early to do this claim sale, and the dude doesn't even pay. So it was crazy. Andrew, Don Johnson, Asbill, you guys are the best. Actually, everybody in this chat, I know each and every one of you decently by now. So you guys are like the 99.999% of this community that absolutely rock. You have that name handy? Let us know. It was, I'll tell you, I'll put it in the private chat. I don't like, it was like underscore, yeah, something like that. It was like, I'll say the first name. It was Lucas. And Lucas massively screwed me over last Sunday, massively. So Experience channel, watch out for a Lucas. Not any and all Lucases, but there you go. TJ says, that's horse. Yes. Plus, it's not like he was totally anonymous. I know. Zach, come by anytime. I will tell you that if you come on Wednesday through Friday, I have instructed the other guys. I'm actually working tomorrow. So, hey, if you guys are in the area, I'm working at the shop tomorrow. Can't control others' actions, man. On Wednesday through Friday at my antique shop, I do 10% off. And I am always pro haggling, so you can always, in person at least, we can talk about price. So not only would you get 10% off in shop, but as yeah, killed his own dad. That tells you what you need to know, dude. I think that was just a lie. That yeah, he was a weird dude. We actually had a couple weird dudes last Sunday. I had to block a few characters. I haven't had to do that in kind of a while. I should have blocked him. I should have done it, but whatever. I do have some more slabs I wanted to show you before we're done here today. Let's see. I'll skip that one. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. $20. Marriage of Batman and Catwoman that failed. She left him at the altar. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me this Sunday when I get married. $20. $20 for the failed wedding. It's a 9.6. Let's put that on C. All right. And I've got something that I haven't even considered putting it up for sale. I've been back and forth with one dude for a while who said he wants it. It is a 4.0, drastically in need of a clean and press and regrade second appearance of Mr. Mixia Spitlick, but it's the first cover appearance from 1945. What's the name of your shop? Here, I'll just send it to the producer and I'll have him drop it in the comments. It's called Sentiment Depot. I actually readjusted my the end of all my videos going forward now have like a little commercial for the shop. So before, when it would just play like the outro on my videos, now it does like an actual commercial, kind of like the experience does, actually. Action Comics number 80. Let's figure out what this thing's worth. Action Comics 80. Boop, 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 boo. Okay. All right, we got a fair market value. Okay, that sale's kind of old. A 4.5 goes for $850. Why don't we do $700? $700. I think that's decently. And again, this needs to be pressed and graded real bad. On the Colt for $900, is it possible to do $450 and $450 in June? Probably. Here's the problem. I'm worried I'm gonna forget, and that would. I mean, I guess I could do that. Like, I could make a. I mean, it is May. It's about to be June. Oh, yeah. Did I not? Yeah, drop that in the chat if you will, good sir. I know this is really expensive, but hey, it's first Mixia Spitlick cover. Mr. Asbill, I will do that. I will do that. I'll keep a different pile going for you, and I'll set a reminder. I'll actually do it right now. Hey Siri, set a reminder to be paid for the Colt in June 15th. Let's see if that worked.
1 sec. Working on that.
All right. Regardless, as Bill, you got it. And dude, let me tell you something. You've got that coming in. That's coming to you in the comic shell. Those are his file copies. Absolutely sick. Guys, I normally don't do payment plans. But the thing is, as Bill's already bought several books, so I feel like I could give him a little slack. Oh, by the way, we're going to take a quick commercial. We end at 9:30, so we got about 15 minutes left, okay?
Did you know that across America there are over 2, maybe even 3 live stream producers who can't even afford Mountain Dew? Take Brian here. Brian has gone 2 weeks without a sip of Red Bull. If it goes on much longer, he may take a shower and get a real job. Situations like this are as tragic as they are preventable. Join the experience on YouTube and gain access to special emojis and members-only streams. For less than a cup of coffee, you can keep socially awkward hermit people working from their parents' basements where they belong. Scan the QR code on the screen to join. You'll be glad you did.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
By the way, guys, Don Johnson just claimed up a $700 book. This is moments after Mr. Asbill claimed up a $900 bundle. So, holy crap, it's a good thing we did our show tonight. Zach Strillick wants to see the troll pile. I think it's hilarious that we're calling it the troll pile. Yeah, let's do that. So, this was from a collection where I got like the lowest lanes were stupid high grade. I love saying that. They were just stupid high grade. So like what do you price a non-key lowest lane book from 1970 for? I thought $30 was nicely under the radar for a book that could maybe get a 9.6. Just ridiculously sharp. You know what? I'll clear the wall and I'll show you a little bit of the troll pile. 5% off still continues. What ASM have I missed? I think this is the only ASM I got tonight, Rob L. It's second appearance of Shocker in an older slab, never cleaned, never pressed. 115. We'll keep that one up on D. All right, let's show you guys the troll pile. I love the wording of that. The troll pile. Okay, this was a surprise. Hey, you know, Tales to Astonish. It is the first appearance of Boomerang. It was actually previously a PGX 4.5. Rob L, that was it's a 6.5. First appearance of Boomerang for $20. I'll put it on C. Near Minty, Squadron Supreme #1. For $8, this is the newsstand. First Squadron Supreme issue ever. This is one that I remember it got a lot of claims. It does have spine ticks, so we're only doing it for $5. First, what's it? Professor Hulk on E. Just a reminder, guys, we end in a matter of like 10 minutes. There was this like 9698 ready first appearance of the Soviet super soldiers. there were a couple claims on this, and he beat them to it. And I had to give it to him because I only had a vibe that he was a weird, I couldn't tell for sure. So, I had to give it to him. But I did have a gut feeling that he wasn't going to pay. And sure enough, I was right. Captain America 108 on J. Here's the big one. And for you guys, let me get a $600 sticker. Superman number 28 from 1940 something coming to you in Mylar. Super expensive, I know, but I think I can get this to like a 6.5 with the right presser. So this instantly becomes like $2,000 if I could do that. So I got to go for it. So I'm going to put this up for this claim sale only. I said that on Sunday, but then again, the guy didn't pay. So $600 on H. I do have the first Calvin Ellis right here. He didn't pay for. Boom. Strelick's going to take the Soviet Super Soldier. That was Strelick, right? Yeah. There you go, mate. And I'll show you a couple more. He did claim up. It's pretty rough. It's like a 2.5, but it's the classic Doctor Doom cover. Iconic Doctor Doom cover. Key issue. We'll put that as the new eye. Excuse me, I just burped on a live show. My apologies. What grade there was a glare? Rob L, that was a 6.5. I have to tell you though, it was never clean, never pressed. You never know. Yeah. I've got a couple pressers that actually reached out to me. I've never used them before, but they want to take a shot at H. They want to try seeing what they can do. So I'm going to shop around for a good presser and really see what they can do with it. Where's Superman 28 from? Superman 28. What's the year on that? 1944. All right, so World War II hadn't even ended. That thing's old. It's also a fantastic cover. Fun fact, there's actually a double, or is it a triple cover? I can't remember, of that book that exists, where I think it got a 9.4, because when you get a double cover or a triple or a quadruple cover, they give the highest grade to the lowest cover. So if you have a cover underneath it all, chances are it's looking pretty good. So there's actually like a 9.4 of that book on H from 1944, just because it's a double or triple cover. Actually, let me see. Superman 8. Kind of a famous one. Let's see. Oh, wait, was it a 9.8? No, but there is double cover. First cover's a 9.4. The interior cover's a 9.8. White pages. Oh my gosh. So there's a 9.8 white pages of that book, blue label, that exists because it's a double cover. That's insane. Oh, and it sold for 5 years ago for $23,000. That would sell for definitely more now. Wow. That was before the comic book boom and everything. That's long before COVID. That's crazy. Let's see. Actually, I have an inflation calculator. When they paid the $23,000 for it in today's money, that's $28,000. That's interesting that it shows me that. So in 2018, that would have been $28,000 someone spent, basically. Pretty nuts. And then, there was Thor 231, just really high grade bronze that he didn't pay for. This was annoying because I think this was the only one I had left. It was Marvel Team Up #1. It is a key issue, first appearance of Misty Knight, and it's also the premiere issue. It's Marvel Team Up #1. It's like a 7.5 to an 8.0. It may be more like a 7.5, but still, $100. That just makes sense. And he didn't pay for it. So what can you do? Oh, I did want to show you guys some more gigantic slabs while I got you here. We got you for another 5 minutes. So let's show you these. I had it priced at 16. I now have it priced at 14. First, Don Johnson. Oh, dude. Mr. Johnson. Spidey Dracula. No, that sold. That sold fair and square. Boom. Don Johnson. Don Johnson's got a healthy pile up there. Don Johnson, I'm going to give you a free book, actually. I'm going to throw this one in for free. Okay? You're my knight in shining armor tonight. You and Asbill and Strillick there, so I really appreciate that. So yeah, first appearance of Deathstroke and custom George Perez cover signed by Marv Wolfman, 9/8, 1,400. So that's a huge book. I've also got a pedigree from Big Apple, 7/5. Which, fun fact, there's something like only 15 actual books that have a higher grade than this. This is an extremely notorious tough book. There are only 15. I am holding the 15th highest graded book ever. Like there's something like 10 8.0s, like 2 8.5s, and like 1 9.2. This book is a disaster. It's really hard. $1,300. Not cheap. First appearance of Mara right there. That book is tough. What's that? 1963. Yeah. $900 on the origin and first appearance of Star Sapphire, which I actually have a 9.4 of. I can't believe my luck. Granted, I had to make payments on that for almost 5 months. It was so expensive, but it was worth it. Dude, isn't that pedigree sick? Oh, what's a Big Apple? Big Apple pedigree right there. And actually, I had a grade bump. I bought this Big Apple pedigree. It was a 7.0, and I cleaned and pressed it and got the 7.5. So this is actually a success story. Yeah, this was gorgeous. And then here's something you don't see too often. $850. The first appearance of Wally West, 1959, folks. First appearance of the Weather Wizard as well. It's a 4.0 of Flash 110. And if I remember correctly, I remember looking at this with my friend and being like, why is this a 4? And there's like scuffing on the book in like a straight line right here. You like literally can't even see it from far. This presents like a 7. I think probably when I bought this book, someone was probably hoping, I think, for like a 6.5 or a 7. And they probably got a 4 and were horribly pissed off. But it's a really gorgeous 4, man. First appearance of Wally West. And last book I'll show you. We got a 9.2 of the first John Stewart. That's $1,300. Let me see. I priced that like 5 months ago. I want to see what that book was doing. Green Lantern, 87. 9.2 FMV. Okay, the 9.2 FMV is actually 13. So I would actually want to make that a little more enticing. So I'll make it 1.2. $1,200. There we go. That's much lower than all the recent sales. So I think I paid like 1.1. So I can actually, there's meat on the bone for me to still make $100. So it's still worthwhile to me. Some of the books I've sold tonight I actually lost money on, fun fact. But it's good to get them gone because I have to have a massive slab sale because the stuff just sits, man. It just sits. So here you're hearing it first. We are doing a surprise claim sale tomorrow night on my channel on slabs. And while I'm not doing the 5%, I have some surprises in store, and I might be doing some bundling. It also depends on how many slabs you get, but it'll be worth your while. Guys, I will see you all next. No, I won't see you next Tuesday. I'm on my honeymoon. Holy crap. Okay. I will see you tomorrow on my claim sale. And then after that, there's going to be a little break in time. And then I'll see you again in like 2 weeks. So keep on hunting. See you later.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.